Aloha everybody, Kaiwaza with you, and welcome back to my channel and our never-ending journey through my Hawaiian record collection. We're on the letter K, which is like a huge letter in the Hawaiian music, lexicon or whatever. A lot of artists begin with the letter K. And we're only partway through it, and we're going to pick up where we left off. And today we start with a somewhat, I don't want to say super prolific, but an important artist, which is Mr. Ray Kinney. We talked about Ed Kinney a few videos ago. This is Kinney, K-I-N-N-E-Y, Ray Kinney. And so we're going to talk about some of his records. This is an early 10-inch long play, just called Hawaiian, with some nice artwork on it. You can see the tracks there. This is on McGregor Records, or lesser known. And this one's pretty traditional in that it's just him singing with a vocal group and a traditional Hawaiian accompaniment, steel guitar and ukulele and whatnot. But this is not really the kind of music that Ray Kinney was known for, because Ray Kinney really became an orchestra leader. So he had like a dance band. And he also is known for being Irish Hawaiian, literally Irish Hawaiian, and also very much in the sort of Irish tenor tradition type of singing, a tenor voice. And you know those singers, the Irish tenors in like the 30s and 40s and so, that would sing, "Oh Danny boy," and "I'll take you home again, Kathleen," and all. Okay, he's kind of the Hawaiian version of that. Like his voice is like those tenors, and he is Irish Hawaiian, and so he does Hawaiian material, Hawaiian songs, but his vocal style is very much like that Irish tenor type. Here's another early one, Sweet Hawaiian Moonlight. This one on Decca Records. And yeah, early Decca. The next album, which I really like, by the way, is actually a combination of this. They took this early recording and then they had some other earlier recordings, like 4 other songs, put them together on Vocalion, which was kind of a budget label, to produce this lovely record right here. And this is another cover that I really like, might well be on my list of favorite covers. I don't know, I think it's beautiful. And so in addition to the other ones, this song has, this album has Hawaii's Charm, On a Honolulu Holiday, Kona Moon, When My Dreamboat Comes In. These were all additional songs, very much in that same sort of Irish tenor style. Now this album, Hawaiian Favorites, on RCA Camden, so this is kind of like something would have already been released and then released again. This one is Ray Kinney and his Coral Islanders, and on this album it's the full orchestra, Ray Kinney singing on some of the songs, and it's a female vocal group singing on some of the other songs. I have seen it reissued, or well, I'll show you where some of these tracks are called Ray Kinney and his Aloha Maids, but here it's Coral Islanders. And this is Hawaiian Favorites. This is actually exactly the same album as this. It's exactly the same. It's a different cover. Some of the Ray Kinney and his orchestra tracks were released on these compilation albums. We've already talked about these in the compilation videos, but Ray Kinney with other orchestras, and sometimes it's called Ray Kinney and his Aloha Maids, somewhere on here, Now my first introduction to Ray Kinney, back up, was an abridged version of this album. Remember Waikiki on Liberty. I think he composed not an awful lot, but I think his most famous composition is called Across the Sea, which is really a lovely song that is on this album, composer's version. And my first introduction to him was this record, which is an abridged version of the one we previously saw. And once again, we happen to be coming into some record albums that I just think are beautiful covers. I love this cover. Black Sand Beach of Kalapana, I believe this is, which no longer exists. It's been covered up by more black lava that won't be a beach for quite some time. But yeah, I like this one. And this is on Sunset, which is Liberty we just saw. This is Sunset. This is like a budget label, a reissue label of Liberty. I'm covering up. I'm filming on my iPad, and I can't see sometimes what I'm showing you. Here's a rare record. I don't even know how much this one is worth because I never ever see it. I found it at a public radio record sale many years ago. It's not in great condition. I would love to find a better one, but I probably will never come across another one of it in my life. It's called Wonderful Strings by Kiha. Kinney, jazz ukulele artist. And it is on White Records. And as it's noted here, and as you can see, it's an Edward Leetag painting on the cover. Track listings here. That's kind of a gem right there. And like I said, I'd love to find a better copy of it, but it's probably not out there. And finally today, let's look at Songs of the Islands from Wayne King and his orchestra. This, of course, is a mainland dance orchestra. Kind of mellow dance music, very tasteful. And this one is on Decca Records. So I hope you enjoyed that. A little look into my Hawaiian record collection today. And if you like this, I invite you to tune in to my easy listening Hawaiian radio station on Live 365, which is called Hawaiian Hi-Fi. And I also have another YouTube channel called Hawaiian Leisure Hour, and there I just play selections from the Hawaiian records. So that's it for right now. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you have any of these records or any ideas or thoughts about them, let me know in the comments down below. Okay? So have a good week. We'll talk to you later.